Reducing food waste at home has become one of the most practical and impactful steps individuals can take to save money, eat better, and support a more sustainable food system. While global food waste statistics can feel overwhelming, nearly one-third of food produced worldwide never gets eaten. The most powerful change actually begins in kitchens, refrigerators, and everyday shopping habits. For families balancing busy schedules, fluctuating appetites, and rising grocery prices, adopting small strategies to prevent food waste often leads to noticeable improvements, not just environmentally but financially and nutritionally as well. Many households are surprised to learn that the average family throws away hundreds of dollars worth of food a year, often without realizing it. But when people start making intentional adjustments, savings become measurable within just a few weeks, demonstrating that reducing waste does not require sacrifice, but rather smarter planning, more awareness, and creative cooking. One of the simplest and most effective habits is planning meals before shopping. Rather than buying ingredients based on aspiration or guesswork, choosing meals around what is already at home prevents forgotten items from spoiling. Many people find success with flexible weekly meal frameworks, such as rotating recipes using similar ingredients, like buying one set of vegetables that can be used in soups, stir-fries, salads, and omelets. This approach keeps ingredients circulating rather than sitting unused. Shopping with a written list and organizing the fridge by visibility also dramatically reduces waste. Foods in the back of drawers or on lower shelves are statistically more likely to be thrown away. Rearranging the refrigerator so ready-to-eat foods, produce, and leftovers are easily seen makes it far easier to eat what is already there instead of buying more. Understanding food date labels can also prevent unnecessary disposal of perfectly safe items. Many people confuse best by, use by, and sell by dates, assuming they all indicate food safety, when most actually refer to peak quality, not safety. Research shows that a large portion of household food waste results from misreading these dates. Food that looks, smells, and tastes normal is usually fine to eat even after the printed date has passed, especially dry goods, dairy, eggs, and canned items. Becoming comfortable trusting sensory cues instead of relying solely on packaging can extend the life of many foods and reduce guilt around uncertainty. Another practical strategy is embracing leftovers intentionally rather than treating them as an afterthought. Many home cooks have success turning leftovers into new meals, such as roasted vegetables becoming frittatas, rice transforming into fried rice, or extra chicken becoming tacos or soup. Batch cooking and freezing are equally powerful tools, allowing meals to be stored at peak freshness and enjoyed later rather than discarded when schedules change. Freezing is particularly effective for items that spoil quickly, like herbs, bread, ripe fruit, and broth. Freezing bananas for smoothies or freezing small containers of soup or grains creates convenient, ready-to-use building blocks that save both time and money. Creative storage habits can also significantly extend shelf life. Storing herbs in water like fresh flowers, wrapping leafy greens in a paper towel to absorb moisture, keeping onions and potatoes separate to prevent faster spoilage, and transferring berries to breathable containers can dramatically reduce waste. Even minor routine adjustments, such as doing a weekly fridge clean-out meal or designating a shelf for foods that need to be eaten soon, can prevent items from being forgotten. Many households find joy in the challenge of using what they have on hand, often discovering new recipes and flavor combinations they might never have tried otherwise. Composting is another meaningful practice for reducing waste, even if some scraps are inevitable. Whether through backyard composting, community programs, or countertop systems, composting transforms food waste into a valuable resource rather than sending it to landfills, where it generates methane emissions. The psychological effect of seeing waste pile up in a separate bin often encourages more mindful consumption and strengthens habits around efficient use. What makes reducing food waste so encouraging is the immediate payoff. People commonly report savings of 10 to 25% on groceries after implementing these strategies, which can translate to hundreds of dollars annually. Households also tend to eat more fresh foods, rely less on takeout because meals are already prepped, and feel greater satisfaction and control around food choices. Reducing waste supports the environment by conserving water, land, and energy required to produce food, but it also builds a healthier, more responsible relationship with food itself, one rooted in gratitude rather than excess. Far from being a burdensome lifestyle shift, Cutting food waste is a hopeful, empowering process that proves small changes can have meaningful results. When families plan thoughtfully, store creatively, and celebrate every ingredient, the kitchen becomes a place of resourcefulness and sustainability. With so many simple habits that require little time or effort, reducing food waste stands out as one of the most accessible and rewarding steps towards saving money, improving nutrition, and caring for the planet, one meal at a time.